representing you in that verse. We're gonna do a video on the moon in Cancer, the sun in Pisces. Check out the music y'all ain't heard yet. You dig what I'm saying? Very exclusive, very exclusive, very exclusive. Roll down my eyes, and then the song cry. I make the song cry. No tears fall from my eyes, I'll make the song cry. I make the song cry. Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hit me with the promotion, you dig? When the heart is darkest, this room is so Everest. In question of what's American apparently, tears turn to Paris and turn to witness. Shot the co-defendant, peeps subpoenas, all the witness. On stolen land, we all co-defendants. Acquire the desire to face this, I'm still gone, another outlet. Like indefinite and frequencies requisite. Put my foot in now. Swimming. Next up, anyone. Targets in my marketing. Dominate, world dominate. The government. If we can link up every gang, that's right. Like Antichrist. And that's the kind of lines I carry your Bible to the witch trials. Find another son of in denial. Now that I got my footing, young Dumoulin to face another quarter bag of haze. I bought a double casket, we can lie and die together. Ignorance kiss was bliss. Now all we got is the cease and desist. LostJobs.com, what? Robots next gonna Wall Street us? No tears. No tears. No tears fall from my eyes. I'll make the song cry. I'll make the song cry. No tears fall from my eyes. I'll make the song cry. I'll make the song cry. Still under the spell. Like cells, chemicals. Like we all fools, they just tighten the news. Word to the day, they just hit us hard with the cable. Acting Cain and Abel, this is a fairy tale. Split the ties like Moses, you ain't Achilles, prophet, kill the prophets. Yeah, just listen to the song, we're just gonna listen to the song. Silence is defining service system, tells evangelistic, palm reading through the seasons. Sounds misogynistic, my hieroglyphic, and cricket. No tears fall from my eyes, cold feet killed the whole career. Now, all this human is cold grip, working for the master, change the marriage to narrative. What? All she wants is canvas and stunt on the friends like this. I know ya. Man ain't got stacks like this. Till the brother pull out a piece off the hip. Now you know drop like New York. Hilltop can't bring it to the grave. See the chains moving like slaves. 3D reality isn't all there is to me. I feel the entity within the flesh. What you see? Another spirit channeling. Full moon new. What? Who knew Mr. Powers like you too? Apple don't fall from far like Newton. See, truth is on subjective. I'm doing time. Name of love. I redefine each line. In the name of love. In time, in the name of love. Be careful with love. You dig what I'm saying? It's a very, very delicate thing. You dig what I'm saying? But let's get down to business. You see what I'm saying? We 4 minutes in, we're going to get down to business. With the moon in Cancer for the 1st through the 12th house, and then the sun in Pisces. You dig what I'm saying? So this is a trine energy. 120-degree angle. So it's a gift to initiate an emotion that comforts one dream. Right? So in the natal chart, this would be, think about the moon in Cancer. This would be an at-home space. You know, you have the moon here. This is where the moon is at home. And so this is a manifestation, like a very highly manifestation moon sign. So whatever emotion that you initiate, that manifests heavily upon your life. You dig what I'm saying? And then for the transiting chart, this is the time to, if we're in the new moon, which we're still working towards it, and then getting towards the full moon, this is still a time to manifest upon your emotions, and a time to get your emotional stability right. You dig what I'm saying? And create, like, be at peace in your home life type of thing. This is what the Cancer energy is all about. So and then we look at for the first house, this would be initiating comfort for one's morality when enacted. So whenever you initiate comfort for one, your individuality. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's the first house, and you initiating and create comfort for that. You dig what I'm saying? So whenever you're initiating comfort for yourself, you have this initiation of an energy that you decide to be in a good space. You dig what I'm saying? And with that being said, whenever you enact that, you're gonna have a morality upon your your knowledge of wisdom and your actions pertaining to your knowledge of wisdom. So that's the first house. Personal, personally initiating comfort for one's morality when enacted. Two, second house, the value of initiating a feeling slash comfort for one's status of a dream. So whenever you value your ideas, your person, places, and things that are around you. So you have a value for this. So that these things that you value are going to allow you to initiate a comfort. So if you're in the higher octave, okay, let me just, now I went a little bit too quick. For the first house on the higher octave, you're going to be, in a good personal space. So you're going to have that ability to initiate that comfort for your personal affairs, your individuality, and things like that. So due to that, whenever you have you getting yourself right, you have yourself right, then with that being said, you have a good morality generally with that being said. So whenever you're in a good personal space, then your morality is in a good space. And so that's why it's a trine and it's that gift to initiate that comfort for your individuality. So if you're on the higher octave, you're initiating creating that comfort for your personal life. And you're on the lower octave, you feel uncomfortable with your personal life. And with that being said, you're going to have this morality about yourself is like a depressive nature. So with this being said, to get to the higher octave, you want to have a better feeling about your personal affairs and things that you got going on. You might not have everything, you see what I'm saying? But in your personal life, you might be able to, like only do certain things. So like you want to do things by yourself. This is like your personal area of life, your first impression area of life. Like you want to get a better impression upon to people and things like that because of you have better experiences. So that way you have a better mindset. You have more of an expansive mindset. So you're able to broaden your horizons more. And due to that, to have a more better morality upon life. This is a time to get yourself right and accept yourself, and have a better idea upon where you derive from, maybe in your space. You know what I'm saying? So maybe learn more about yourself, your personal life. Then, if that being said, you're gonna have a better way of taking action upon the knowledge and wisdom that you have more and the morality that you're enacting. So that's how you get to the higher octave, is to initiate a feeling that your individuality can agree with, so to speak. Like a feeling and emotion is reacting and responding, is what the moon is. You see what I'm saying? So with the moon, you're manifesting this individuality. So with that being said, to get your actions right, whenever you're taking action upon your morality and your spirituality and your wisdom and knowledge, then your wisdom and knowledge will be right because you'll actually have the right wisdom and knowledge to go along with your personal life. You see what I'm saying? You'll have the right gift. You know what I'm saying? So either way, you're gonna have a gift. So like you think about it in the lower octave, you keep on enacting the wrong morality because of your personal life. Then you're gonna have that gift to have the lower octave be acted out and have this bad, like a non-comfortable feeling of individuality, and it's gonna give you manifest that even more. You dig what I'm saying? So that like the universe like doesn't like isn't like a decipher of energy. It doesn't really have discernment. So whatever you give it is what's gonna continue to manifest for you. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, with the second house, it'll be a value of initiating a feeling slash comfort for one's status of a dream, right? So like whenever you take action upon your dream, upon your um, yeah, your status of a dream, your status of whatever your dream you have going on, and once you value that actual idea and that actual dream, then you can actually achieve that status level for the higher octave. So for the higher octave, the what things that you value, you're actually going to have this feeling that you can continue to manifest upon because you can initiate this good feeling about it. You see what I'm saying? This higher octave feeling. If you're on the lower octave, you're going to be initiating a feeling of uncomfortability for one status. You dig what I'm saying? So you're not going to like how you're being seen. So if you want to get to the higher octave, the way you want to get to it is have an idea or a person or place, a thing that you value, and actually, add on to that, and add on to those emotions about that. And with that being said, then you're going to be in that frame of energy. You see what I'm saying? That frame of mind. And with that being said, you're going to have a different status that actually accumulates whenever you're taking action upon the status of your dream. You dig what I'm saying? So like you want to have a business, so to speak. And with that being said, then you're going to actually have to value that business and that idea and that person, place, or thing that actually involves your business. And then with that being said, you're going to have a better status of taking action. So upon that dream, so like okay, you can actually deal with other people's values. So you're good with initiating, creating a better, comfortable, more feeling of initiating and creating a better feeling of comfortability for your other people's values and your own. So, with the third house, this would be environment, initiating comfort for a dream enacted through groups. So, for the higher octave, your environment is going to initiate it, create comfort. On the lower octave, your environment is going to initiate and create uncomfortability. So, you're going to be reacting, responding to either one of these. And to get to the higher octave, and what the higher octave would enact is that that dream that your group is also taking action upon as well. So like the action the group that you're associated with is taking action upon that actual dream that you want to achieve. Like the director is a perfect analogy for this. For example, everybody you might even be you might just be showing up to the set, but they're already filming. And they're like, dang, you already knew what to do, and everybody's in the right spot. They're already like, okay, the director's in their spot now. And you're like, okay, ready to go. Boom. You know what I'm saying? And then they say record or whatever. I don't know. Boom. And they start shooting the movie. So the group actually starts shooting the movie, so to speak, the cast. So if you're on that lower octave and this actually an uncomfortable environment, and the environment's actually not supporting the dream that you actually want to associate with, then boom, this is the time to um, get into a different environment that's more comfortable for your actual dream that you want to associate with. So then for the fourth house, this is initiating a home, initiating comfort for one's dream or illusion. So your home and your private life and the people close to your heart space are initiating comfort for your actual dream that you got going on, or they're telling you that it's an illusion. You see what I'm saying? This is on the higher octave. That if you're in an illusion, your people that are close to you and your people that are private to you, that you're close with, and you actually know how you fourth house. You do what I'm saying? For example, that's like a lack of words. So to describe what I'm saying is that privacy, that home, the heart space is the fourth house. So the people in the fourth house are bringing that comfort for the actual illusion or dream that you're in. So they're letting you know which kind of side of the scale you're on. You do what I'm saying? So this is a time that you're gonna figure out, okay, do people actually support my dream or people not support my dream? And you'll actually be able to see that and decipher who's gonna bring the higher octave of your life and who's gonna bring the lower octave of your life. This is kind of like an outside influence type of thing. You kind of just want to float above the waters for your if you have Cancer in the fourth house and Pisces in the 12th. So yeah. And then for the fifth house, this is going to be expression of others providing comfort for one's personal action. So the others around you are going to either provide comfortability on the higher octave or lower octave uncomfortability for one's personal actions. So your personal actions that you take, it might even be a quote unquote negative action that you're taking, but the people around you are expressing that, hey, it's all good. This is just you. You know what I'm saying? They understand your individuality. So the things that you take action upon, they actually feel comfortable with, and boom, you feel comfortable around them, and boom, this is a way of figuring out if you're on the higher or lower octaves. So I'm saying if you are doing consistently good things and like actually bringing people to elevation and higher spaces, then boom, then the people actually see your personal actions and it'll be undeniable in the fifth house. So, yeah, with Cancer in the fifth house. So, some people may even give you a uncomfortable feeling that they're just kind of testing you. So everything is kind of like tested, so you're be able to have a testimony. You dig what I'm saying? So this is a time that you're gonna be figuring out who actually supports your personal actions. You dig what I'm saying? In the sixth house, this would be your detail, routine, and it'll initiate comfort for one's values and ideas, or persons, or places, or things. You do what I'm saying? So the things that you involve yourself in detail, or you actually look at the details of, it provides comfort for your ideas. You know what I'm saying? So like the things that you pay attention to the most are actually providing comfort for the things that you value. So like your mind's in the right space, you're paying attention to the right things on the higher octave. In the lower octave, you're paying attention to the wrong things. So you're paying attention to the wrong details. So you need to maybe get your mind more on your bank account, your mind more on your bills type thing. You dig what I'm saying? You're on the sixth house for Cancer. Then the seventh house. This would be relations, initiating comfort for one's actions in the environment. So your relationships on the higher octave are relating to you and actually making you feel comfortable whenever they're having that communication or that thought process about you, and they're relating to you. You know what I'm saying? They're compromising with you, and they're taking actions in the environment that are your dreams in the environment. So like they're actually doing the things that you had the illusion like, oh, is this going to get done? You dig what I'm saying? Are we going to do this together? And they actually adapt to that environmental dream. You know what I'm saying? That dream about what's going on in the environment. So like this could be kind of like difficult. You think about this is a whole lot of water with a whole lot of air houses. So just don't get it too. What's one am I thinking about? Don't get it. Don't like rain down on people, so to speak. Don't don't like keep it light, so to speak. If you have the seventh house in Cancer, you dig what I'm saying? So just keep it light and make it make sense. To get to the higher octave and have that environment that actually supports your dreams. So okay, with the eighth house, this is behind the scenes, initiating comfort for one's actions in the home. So with your eighth house in Cancer, this would be what you're doing behind the scenes. You're initiating, creating comfort for one's dreams. Pardon me, one's actions in the homes. Yes, let me just reiterate that. So behind the scenes, initiating comfort for one's actions in the home. So the feelings that you create behind the scenes and the actual things that you are trying to transform, things like that, things that you're doing your best to phoenix and create a phoenix for and fly away like the owl. Then boom, the actions in the home are actually gonna have that dreamlike wave, like the way that you dreamed the transformation was gonna happen. You do what I'm saying? That's taking action in the home. So with that being said, this is actually like a kind of interesting alignment because this is just like, if you think about it, this is almost like trine-like energy if you think about it, because you have the eighth, the fourth representation, which is the Cancer, and then the 12th representation, which is Pisces. It's a whole other way of looking at it. It's kind of a tangent. So just to get back to the point with the eighth house, behind the scenes initiates comfort. So what you're doing behind the scenes and the secrets that you have and the way you're initiating feeling about them, and then things that you're transforming, you feel comfortable with that. And with that being said, it's creating comfort for the actions that you're taking part in the home. So what you're doing behind the scenes, things people don't know about, like cleaning your room or things like that, and getting rid of things that you don't want people to see in the home, then boom, the actions that you take in the home are are more relatable, so to speak, like because it's an adaptable energy with the Pisces here. So like you're adapting to your home more. Then the ninth house, this would be wisdom, spirituality, and morality. Initiates comfort for one's expressive action. I had a drink. 1 second, y'all. Alright. So, your morality, and it's pretty much a simple thing. Your morality makes you feel comfortable. So, with that being said, the expressions that you would take action upon, and the dreams that you take action upon, are actually being fulfilled. Things that you put on the stage are actually being fulfilled. So your morality you have the right knowledge and wisdom about going about things. And if you're on the lower octave, you have the wrong knowledge and wisdom about taking part in that expression, taking part in that dream, and putting that dream on the stage. So to get to the higher octave, with the ninth house, it'd be to change your knowledge and wisdom and initiate a different feeling about maybe your worldview. And then once you change your expression, and change your initiation upon your feeling of your worldview, and you'll feel more comfortable expressing yourself. You see what I'm saying? And actually getting your point across. You might be saying the same fucking thing, but in a whole different way. You do what I'm saying? You're burning through reality in a whole other way with this fire energy. So with the 10th house, this would be status, initiating comfort for the details of one's dream being enacted. So your status is providing comfort. So the things that you're known for are initiating, creating comfort for the details. You see what I'm saying? Because this is the Pisces in the 6th house. So the status that you have, this is like a difficult, like kind of almost like difficult way to interpret it, and also a difficult alignment in general. Because it's as hard as you make it, though. Let me just keep that clear. That's a preface before I even explain anything. But because this is like the opposite, the 10th house with Cancer, Capricorn Capricorn comes from the 10th house, and then the 4th house being in the 7th house. Is that what it is? The 6th house. And then the 6th house being in Pisces. Boo! I'm all flunked out. And then the 6th house being in Pisces, it'd be like the details of your emotions, the details that you adapt to, things that you pay attention to most detail of, like the illusion. You know what I'm saying? The illusions that you pay the most attention to detail of. It's like, oh wait, that's like a hard thing to pay attention to detail to, but you're doing that. You see what I'm saying? So if you're on the higher octave, the status that you initiate is actually you're paying attention to the right dreams. You're paying attention to the right illusions that's going on. You see what I'm saying? And you have the right critique of the actual emotions that are being adapted to. You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you're on the lower octave, you have a status that makes you feel uncomfortable in the details that you pretty much take action in. You see what I'm saying? So like, you want to have a different status to actually take part in more in things that you can kind of have the better details of. You see what I'm saying? So like, make it in simple terms. If you want to change your blueprint, you want to change what you're known for. So you want to change what you're known for to feel more comfortable about it, right? So like, be more logical in what you're known for, and actually to find out where you can actually feel more comfortable. So like, first you got to know yourself in this little aspect, and then with the second half of it is like that trine energy, that gift of one's dreams being enacted in the detail realm. So like, if you want to have the right details be enacted and the right dreams be enacted, and you got to have the right status and the right feeling about your status and the right blueprint. That's how you get to the higher octave. So in the 11th house, this would be association initiates comfort for one's dreams and relating actions. You see what I'm saying? So just to reiterate that, association initiates comfort for one's dreams and relating actions. So what you're associated with is actually making you feel comfortable, the group that you're in, is making you feel more comfortable in your relationship on the higher octave. Lower octave, the people that you're associated with, who you're relating with, and who you're close with the most, like your relationships, and who you're related, you're on the ship with. The other ships that you're associated with might be like poking holes in your boat. You dig what I'm saying? And then making you sink. So like your ship sinks, and then you end up having to, get with your associations, and then they make you feel uncomfortable about the relationship that you're in. So like, because your boat sank. You dig what I'm saying? But it was ended up being their fault. So you got to get with the right association. You got to get the group that makes you feel more comfortable about your relationship, and who you're relating with, and your relating the way you relate. You dig what I'm saying? So that's how you get to the higher octave, is get with the right group, so to speak, or get with the right frame of mind. Like the 11th house is also like a line of reasoning, also. So you want to have a line of reasoning that creates comfort for the way that you relate. In the 12th house, this would be the dream initiates comfort for one's behind the scenes actions. So the dream that you're initiating creating is, pardon me, wow, I'm flunked out. So the dream initiates comfort. So if you have a dream that makes you feel comfortable, and you have, these illusions or these nightmares, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, this is the worst thing that could happen, but I actually feel comfortable with that. That, whatever could happen, boom. So I'm saying, what's the worst that could happen? Pass away. Hey, we all gonna do that. If you're cool with that in the 12th house, then it'll create behind the scenes actions and transformation of these actions that needed to be transformed. So you're like actually seeing things that you wanted to transform for your whole life actually take part and actually see that transform. So this is the time that this will take part in your 8th house. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, whenever that, if you're on the lower octave, you have a dream that isn't creating comfort. So like you actually have things that are going on behind the scenes that you need to transform. It's like, I don't really feel comfortable transforming this because I don't really know. I don't want to let go of this dream. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't want to let go of this illusion. It makes me feel uncomfortable, but I still, want to take part in it, like that toxic energy. So like, the things that you need to transform, you need to get ready to transform it and take action in transforming that. And with that being said, you'll actually be able to get to the dream that you can feel more comfortable about. So once you're on the higher octave, this dream will create comfort. So that once the dream creates comfort, then what you got going on behind the scenes and your routine, and part of it not your routine, but your behind the scenes and the secrets about what you got going on, and the sacred matters of what you're taking action upon, then boom, it'll actually make you feel comfortable about the whole circumstance. You'd be like, oh, I'm transforming certain things that need to be transformed. I'm feeling comfortable with the dream that I got. You see what I'm saying? To get to the dream, some things need to be cut off. You see what I'm saying? So gotta cut the fat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, much love and holler back at me. I seen somebody comment on one of my recent videos about they had a stellium. So I'm saying, if you're watching this current video, then peep me at not peep me. You know what I'm saying? This is just an expression. It's like a hip hop term, like PEEP. That was the pro era EP. You dig what I'm saying? But that's one other thing. But check me out if you looking for a reading at conscious1347@gmail.com. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, if you want to get more knowledge on your stellium person, then holla.